Family and friends of Steph and Ben, welcome, kia ora, or maybe I should say hey y'all, and welcome to this very special gathering. We've come together today to witness and more importantly celebrate as Steph and Ben give themselves to each other in marriage. Today we share with their happiness, their hopes for the future, and of course their love. And what a way to celebrate it here in the beautiful and rugged South Island of New Zealand. My name is Jason Whitelaw, and it is an honour for me to be standing here today as their celebrant. I've known Ben for quite a long time. We first met back in 2005 when we were studying outdoor education together in Christchurch. Since then, we've celebrated 21st birthdays together, we've travelled overseas together, we've worked overseas together, and we've shared a whole lot of adventures and experience in life. In many ways, Ben, we transitioned from boys to men together. Ben was also the best man at my wedding in 2017, so it means a lot to now stand here helping Steph and Ben make this moment official. Over the last decade or so, Ben and I have been living fairly separate lives, with Ben based in the States and me back here in New Zealand. But seeing Steph and Ben build a life together and now bring that life back to New Zealand is incredibly special. And I know many of us are excited to see what the future holds for them as they build a family and a life together here. Now that brings us to Steph. Steph, I haven't known you for nearly as long as Ben, but it's very clear you bring out the very best in him. And let's be honest, that's no small achievement. Because Ben has always been a great man, but the version of Ben that exists with Steph is a happier, calmer, and more grounded one. And that's what the right person does. They don't change who you are, they help you become more of who you were meant to be. As I said, I've known Ben for nearly 20 years, and I can confidently say that Steph, him asking you to marry him, is the best decision he's ever made in that time.
Getting prepared.
It's my pleasure to stand here today to celebrate and help these two lovebirds, these two legends, make this amazing moment official. So love, that's what today is really all about. And love means different things to different people. Some people love sport, some people love music, some people love their dog. But what love means to Steph and Ben in their relationship is something a little deeper. When I asked them, why they decided to get married, the answer was simple. They love each other and they want to spend their lives together. From very early on, they both recognized that they had found someone and something special. In fact, by their third date, just 3 days after the first one, they had both deleted the dating apps that they met on. And Ben admits that at that point, he already knew this was heading somewhere serious. When I asked Steph and Ben what marriage meant to them, they both had some really thoughtful answers. Ben said marriage means having a companion for life. It means safety, comfort, and happiness. It means waking up each day with one simple goal: to make the other person's day just a little bit better. Steph's take on marriage is just as powerful. Shh. For Steph, marriage means choosing someone every day, intentionally and wholeheartedly. It's more than a ceremony or a title. It's a commitment to grow alongside each other, to stay when things are hard, and to celebrate when life is beautiful. It's about building a life where me intentionally becomes we. while still holding on to who you each are as individuals. Now, when you put those two perspectives together, it sounds like a pretty solid foundation for a lifelong partnership. Marriage is about more than just two people, though. It's about the joining together of families, the beginning of a new set of relationships built on love and support. Steph and Ben would like to take a moment to acknowledge their parents and their families who have supported them emotionally, practically, and wholeheartedly from the very beginning of their relationship. Your encouragement, your generosity, and belief in them has helped shape the life that has brought them to this moment today. Steph and Ben are incredibly grateful for the support as they begin this next chapter of their lives. Now, every great relationship has a story, and the story of how Steph and Ben met is a pretty juicy one. It starts in a very modern way with Bumble. Raise your hands if you've heard of Bumble. Okay, a few of you. Now, Steph and Ben technically shouldn't have met. When Ben was on Bumble, he had his search settings set pretty narrow. He was 34, his age range went down to 25, and he had a radius of just 2 miles. Steph, on the other hand, lived about 15 miles away and technically should have been completely outside of his range and his league. But years earlier, when Steph was about 13, she did what most teenagers do. She slightly adjusted her birthday when creating Facebook so she could join a little bit earlier. Now, years later, that same birthday carried over to her Bumble profile, which just so happened to place Steph perfectly inside Ben's search range. After a few less than successful Bumble dates, Steph's mum suggested perhaps you should start aiming a little older and find a real man.
Yeah.
Luckily, Steph listened. So whether you call it fate or luck, somehow they matched. However, Ben nearly ruined things before the first date even happened. He tried to reschedule. Can you believe it? But Steph quickly shut that down by saying she was busy. And that was the only time she could meet. Steph later admitted that was a complete fib. But it did set the tone pretty early that she wasn't there to be messed around. Now, fortunately, that first date went incredibly well. And to Ben's surprise, Steph made the first move. And she went in for the first kiss. And from that moment, there was quite a recognition between them that this was different. They made plans to see each other the next night, and then the night after that, and then the night after that. From the very beginning, these two were inseparable. Within 2 weeks, Ben had somehow become the full-time babysitter for Steph's dog, Miley.
Close.
Around the same time, Steph slowly began moving more and more of her things to Ben's apartment. Steph's lease happened to be ending about 3 months after they met. But by that stage, they hadn't actually spent much time there anyway. So they made a bold decision. Rather than renewing the lease, they decided to get a place together. From the outside, it might have seemed fast, but they both thought the same thing. Why not dive in head first and see where this goes? As it turns out, that decision worked out pretty well. 3 years later, they've built a life together, moved back to New Zealand, and today they are standing here surrounded by the people they love, getting married. Although today is a celebration for Steph and Ben, it is also about all of you guys. You are the people that they love the most and the people who have helped shape who they are in some way. By sharing this moment with you, Steph and Ben acknowledge their connection to the wider family and the community that they have around them. And they invite you to continue supporting them as they build their life together. And so, with the support of the people who matter most, gathered here today, Steph and Ben are ready to make the promises that will begin their marriage. So I have a question. Stephanie, Lee Thornburg, do you love and trust Benjamin Bruce Calder and want to live with him in the partnership of marriage, sharing all things?
I do.
Benjamin Bruce Calder, do you love and trust Stephanie Lee Thornburg and want to live with her in the partnership of marriage, sharing all things?
I do.
Family and friends of Steph and Ben, you've come to witness this exchange of vows. Will you do all in your power to support this marriage now and in the years ahead? Steph and Ben, you've just shared your intention to marry. The next part of the ceremony is where you make your vows to one another. The promises that will shape your marriage from this day forward. I was going to ask you to turn and face each other, but you're one step ahead. Now, Ben has been the gentleman he is. He has kindly offered for Steph to go first. So, Steph, I'm going to give you the mic, okay?
Okay.
So hold that nice and close, and I'll do all the moving for you, okay? So we're starting up here.
Okay. Ben. Oh, is it?
Yep.
Can you hear me? Good. Okay. Ben, from the very beginning, our story has been marked by intention. We met on Bumble, an online dating app. Even though the odds, the age settings, the distance preferences, and algorithms all said we shouldn't have. Somehow, we found each other anyway. What should have started as a technical mistake became the greatest blessing of my life. By our third or fourth date, I knew this wasn't something casual. It was something sacred, something worth choosing, and that is my promise to you today, my choice, every day, in every season. I vow to honor our marriage as a covenant, not just a commitment when it's easy, but a promise that holds steady when life feels heavy. I promise to grow with you, to always work towards being better for you and for the life that we are building together. I admire your hard work, your loyalty, your thoughtfulness, but more than that, I have seen your heart in action. When we moved to New Zealand, when we were planning the wedding with so many moving parts, when visas felt uncertain, and when waiting felt long, you stepped up. And when I was facing health challenges, you were in one of the hardest seasons of your own life, and you carried us. You provided, you protected, and you never made me feel like a burden, only loved. And you didn't care for just me. You cared for Miley. You showed up to her appointments, her hard days, and her healing. You were patient, gentle, and steady, and when she needed it the most. Watching you love her so faithfully showed me the depth of your character. I truly believe the way that you have loved us consistently, calmly, and wholeheartedly helped heal parts of her and parts of me too. You created safety in our home. You created stability when things felt fragile. Your love has been restorative. Because of the man you are, I can already see the father you will be. The same loyalty, strength, patience, and care that you show now are the values that I know will shape the family that we build together. I am so grateful to stand beside a man that to trust and love and lead and nurture our future children and the life we will create. Today, I promise to stand beside you the way that you have stood beside me, to support you, strengthen you, care for you, for what we build together. I promise to move towards you in every challenge, to protect our peace, to nurture our home, and to always choose growth, forgiveness, and grace. You are my home, my safe place, my answered prayer. I choose you for all my tomorrows. I love you.
Can we get some privacy, please? Steph, from the moment we met, something about you felt easy, like what I'd been searching for all along. When we went on our first date, our second date, Our third date, all in 3 days. We simply clicked. You've been my partner through a lot of life already. The adventures, the big decisions, the moves, the uncertainty, and the excitement of what comes next. Through it all, you've shown me what strength looks like, what kindness looks like, and what love actually means when it shows up every day. I'm so proud of you. The way you've pushed yourself this past year, the discipline you've shown, and the way you take on challenges and come out stronger. Watching you grow has made me admire you even more. You may not always believe it, but I get the privilege of seeing how strong, confident, and capable you are every day. You bring so much warmth and light into the world. You make people feel welcome. You make people laugh, and you make every place feel more like home. You are the most generous person I have ever met. You want to share life's happiness with all of the people around you, especially food. Stephanie, I promise to be your partner in every sense of the word. I promise to support and encourage your dreams. I promise to stand beside you in the exciting moments and the difficult ones, and to face whatever life brings together. I promise to keep building a life with you that is full of adventure, laughter, and the kind of quiet happiness that comes from simply being together. I promise to always take care of our little family, you, me, and Miley, and hopefully more little ones one day. From Denver to New Zealand, and wherever life takes us next, I am grateful that I get to do it with you. I promise that no matter where we are in the world or what the future looks like, you will never face it alone. Steph, you are my best friend, my partner, and the love of my life. I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life building our life together.
Why can't we kiss now?
Thank you.
All right, and now the mums have a very important responsibility. So I'm going to invite Steph's mum, Sally, up first to pass over Ben's ring to Steph. Thank you, Sally. So that's is that your ring, bro?
No, that's Steph's.
Oh, nice. Okay, and Tessa, please come on up. You've got Ben's ring, I believe, so you're going to give that to Steph. Okay. Now, in a moment, actually right now, you're going to have to take the rings out and just launch the boxes. Okay? Yeah, just get rid of them. Get rid of them. Nice. Okay. Again, Steph is going to go first. Now, I'll hold the mic for you this time, all right? Because you'll need your hands. Ben, could you please present your left hand? Starting up the top there with Ben.
This?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, you didn't tell me to read. Ben, I give this ring as my gift to you. Wear it and think of me and know that I love you.
Starting with Steph, bro.
Steph, I give this ring as my gift to you. Wear it and think of me and know that I love you.
All right, you two you want to hold hands for this next piece. Steph and Ben, you have made promises to each other and exchanged rings as a symbol of your love. In the presence of these witnesses, I now declare that you are husband and wife. Ben, you may kiss your bride. You can hold hands again. Okay, now there's actually one more thing we have to do to make it official, okay? So in a few moments, the music's gonna start playing. The guests, you can talk amongst yourselves. Don't go anywhere, but just have a yarn with the person next to you. And we're going to head over to the signing table to sign the most important piece of paperwork you'll ever sign in your lives. And we're going to invite, once again, the beautiful mums up to be our witnesses, okay? So Sally and Tessa, you're going to join us over at the signing table. Everyone else, just talk amongst yourselves. This will take 4 or 5 minutes, okay? And then we'll finish back up here with a few closing words. Once again, make some noise for the husband and wife.
Don't squish it. Oh, what's that? Because I just had her squish the book and then
Hey, they nailed it. They nailed it. They did a really good job. You can hold hands if you can. Steph and Ben, on behalf of everyone here today, I extend to you our love, our friendship, and support for the commitment that you have made to each other. May your love deepen and grow through all of the adventures, challenges, and triumphs that life brings. May your lives be full of laughter in the good times and patience in the hard ones. May your home be filled with warmth, joy, and the love of family. Before we finish, I'll give you both one small piece of advice. Love isn't just something that you feel. Love is something that you do. Love is a verb. So love each other deliberately, serve each other, listen to each other, appreciate each other, and keep choosing each other every single day. Ben, it means a lot to stand here today after all the years of friendship that we've shared. And Steph, I'm glad you swiped in the right direction. So, with that being said, right now, for the very first time, it is my great honor to introduce you all to the brand new Mr. and Mrs. Calder. You may kiss again. All right, everyone stand up. Choo-hoo! You guys can feel it. That's fine, go for it. Yeah, go for it.